Today we're at Universal Studios Hollywood checking out the progress of the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift Coaster.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
And we're also checking out the progress of the facades for Halloween Horror Nights.
I know you're asking me. Can it be scary?
Super excited to see all the progress here in the park today, but as always, we're not going to waste any time. Let's roll it. If you are an annual pass holder, don't forget to run inside the Universal Studios store so you can grab your Passholder Magnet. It also comes with a sheet of stickers, which is new and very cool. So no major update to the structure for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, but still looking fresh, looking good. It's been a while since we've been here during the daytime as we've been covering FanFest nights the past couple of weeks, but again, looks really, really good. Not too much of a difference, but I am excited to head down to the lower section to see the coaster. Hopefully the area by Super Silly Funland is open as well, so we can see how the track is looking on the other side. But before we do all of that, first thing is first. We're gonna jump on the studio tour to take a look at the full length of the completed track.
Otherwise, please remain seated at all times, keeping all arms and legs inside the tram. We have no smoking of any kind, but feel free to eat or drink. And be prepared. There are many sudden shaky movements, loud noises, pyrotechnics, and water effects. You're going to want to have your cameras out for those great photo opportunities, but just keep an eye on them so they don't get wet. Also, please do not use selfie sticks on board the tram. Well, as you can see, we are building a roller coaster right here. This is going to be Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, opening 2026. I'm very excited. Now, we have a theme park here, but also a real working film and television studio. And the studio came first. Here's our founder, Carl Lemley, on opening day, March 15th, 1915. So we have been filming here just over 110 years and counting, over a century. We're the studio that brought you Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, The Fast and the Furious. And we currently have 11 Best Picture Academy Awards, most recently for Oppenheimer from producers Emma Thomas and Christopher Nolan. And we are very well known for our monster movies. Seasons 1 through 3 on Peacock, NBC Universal streaming service. They film a lot on our back lot as well, making the city sets we built look like Los Angeles or downtown Philadelphia, where the main character is born and raised. Now, in the same sound stages where we filmed Bel Air, we also filmed the hit show Superstore.
I know it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
Your face stays where it is, it's gonna get punched.
I thought we were allowed in here. Are they filming right now? Shoots the water up in the air and lets it fall back down to the earth naturally. A lot of the times we have to create our own weather whenever we need it for filming. And here's just one example of how we have complete control over the rain. And if we can turn it on, we can turn it off. So watch this, I'm gonna turn off the rain. See? Rain turns off immediately. Huh? Hold on. Rain off. Rain off? Why is it turning off? What? What is that? To your left. Take cover. We can pretty much film anywhere here on our 400-acre lot. We've been filming here for over a century.
It was great to see on the studio tour just how much progress the facades for Halloween Horror Nights have made. I know the focus the past 3 weeks has really been on FanFest nights, so I haven't really been here to take a good look at the progress for HHN, but this is the time of year where a lot of that work is being done. So not too surprised, even with FanFest going on, HHN is well underway. Studio tour was fun as always. Now let's make our way towards the lower lot to take a look at the coaster, but also more pressingly, if that's a word, maybe I just made it up. Want to see some of the progress in that hill area that they've cleared away. So now on the first landing, heading towards the lower lot. Not a huge progress on this end, however, down below where they had kind of flattened out the roadway before, they've actually gone ahead and poured cement now. So again, it looks like this is some kind of official pathway, or not sure if it's for vehicle access or pedestrian access. Again, as all this comes together, super excited to see each section develop and determine what everything is for. But as we approach halfway through the year, current speculation is they will quickly start working on the landscaping as they are aiming for a January opening of the coaster. So as of right now, there have been some applications opened up only internally for members to start getting ready to test out the track. There are trains inside the structure on the track ready to go to begin the testing phase. So that's really exciting to hear. Once that testing phase is over, then of course there will be the team member previews, followed by media previews, followed by past member previews, and then it'll officially be open to the public. So super excited for each stage of the testing and previews to start coming along in the next 6 months. And over here we have the Hillside project. Much more progress has been made in the flattening of this particular section of land, and also a bit of a wooden divider looks like has gone up. And even with all of this, still no official word from Universal Studios what exactly this is. But we're going to take one more set of escalators down to see it from down below. And from down here we have another POV, so you can't really see too much down here, but that divider, that wooden divider, is definitely more visible on this side. So it looks like 2 sections or 2 roadways. Again, with no official word from Universal, I'm not sure what's coming there, but one day, eventually, I'm sure we will find out. Quickly stopping into the Universal Studios store, it does look like they have a good amount of the Star Trek merch still available, so that's a great sign. If you haven't made your way to FanFest nights yet, or you're just coming through the park and you're a Star Trek fan or know someone who is, there's still a lot of merch available, even though this weekend's the last weekend. Same goes for Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of the Dungeons and Dragons merch is still available as well, so you can come through here to grab some. However, it is pretty noticeable that the Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece sections that were here are now mostly gone. This section, which was dedicated to Jujutsu Kaisen, is now entirely filled, or I should say almost entirely filled, with Universal FanFest Nights specific merch from t-shirts, mugs, and tumblers. If you come to the right of this section, you will then find a few of the remaining pieces, not too much left, so highly recommend making your way over if you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan to grab some merch while it's still here. The same goes for Back to the Future. Not a lot of merch as well. This looks like the only vest remaining, at least in this side of the store. A couple of t-shirts and long sleeves and some collectible items also. The remaining One Piece item they do have is the straw hat. So if you are a Monkey Luffy fan, they do have a couple left. These are $35, but again, not much remaining. So come quick before this weekend comes and everything goes. So again, this weekend is the last weekend for FanFest. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, do it. It is definitely worth it. And again, the merch is running out, so this is the weekend to come and grab it before it all goes away. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a great time checking up on all the updates here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Now stay tuned. We will have all of the footage from Disneyland 70th in the next video. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!